his head and put it on there. Whereas the other one,
in fact did.
I understand, Mike. I'm trying to get this actually in the statement.
Show the guys and just see if they give letter B any credence. And then we got to get to business with Kenny. I'm going to work on these. But if you missed the show earlier, there are MSU's doing cutouts in Spartan Stadium. So what a gift it would be. Doug is a proud Spartan grad. I think we need to get him back in Spartan Stadium for the first time since college. And we're going to put Jansen in. And potentially
I sent you some chances.
don't you worry.
And we'll get Mike a beat.
Yeah, I want to hear from the people on this because I'll go to the people on the flip side. Paul, if you provide some customer service, we'll delay Kenny's fate momentarily. I want to hear about this B team nonsense. 97.1.
97.1, The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, brought to you by Flame Heating and Cooling. We're watching this crash eastbound 96, the connector ramp to eastbound 696. It's on the left shoulder. You're slow and go there. Vehicle on the shoulder southbound Southfield near Grand River. You're slow from 7 Mile. Big delays north and south 75 between Rochester Road and Coolidge. Just one lane open each way for road work. It's pretty much a parking lot there. And finding slowdowns westbound 696 and northbound 275 as you approach the ramp to westbound 96. Catherine Leslie with traffic.
Grand Power Days is going on now at Kellyanne's Van Dyke Dodge in Aurora. Check out these incredible prices. New Ram Crew Cab 1500 4x4 priced at $28,995. Grand Caravans under $19. Journeys for $17,939. Get to Kellyanne's Van Dyke Dodge. Next 2020 Ram 1500 Bighorn 4x4 for just $179 per month. See why Kellyanne's Van Dyke Dodge and Ram has Metro Detroit's best selection of Ram trucks. Or lease a Durango GT all-wheel drive, just $339 per month. That's right, lease a Durango GT all-wheel drive with leather and power sunroof for only $339 per month. Worried about credit? Forget it. We approve almost everyone. We need used cars. We're paying more for trade-ins than ever before, up to $2,500 more than book value. Our desperation for your trade-in is to your advantage. Don't turn it in. Cash it in. Only at Van Dyke Dodge. Kellyanne's Van Dyke Dodge. Located on Van Dyke Avenue, just north of 696 and more. Or VanDykeDodge.com.
If it sounds like there's 1,000 bees in your air conditioning building a nest, don't hesitate. Call the experts at Flame. That's Flame Heating and Cooling. Go online now to flamefurnace.com or call 888-234-2340. That's 888-234-2340.
When it comes to the radio, we all have our reason to fight over the dollar.
Sports Talk Entertainment News. Sports Talk Entertainment News.
With some things in life, we can all win. Like at TD Ameritrade, where we offer 2 different mobile apps. TD Ameritrade Mobile is great for the investor who wants a simple way to track the market. While Thinkorswim Mobile offers a more in-depth trading experience. Visit tdameritrade.com/apps to find the one that's right for you. TD Ameritrade, where smart investors get smarter. Member SIPC.
Do you think all vitamin C's are the same? They're not. Ester C is a superior form of vitamin C. It's the only vitamin C in 24 hours and lasts up to 2 times longer than regular vitamin C. So don't just settle for any vitamin C. Buy Ester C and support your immune health today. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
for Boston on the Red Sox.
Better lose that affinity. Let's go to Tim and Troy. Tim, what's going on? There's the Celtics. Timeout. Hold on. Tim, hold on a second. I'm going to address that. You know the reason I'm the Celtics. You know, Dad and Grandpa. That ain't got nothing to do with changing teams or anything. Now, you're from Detroit. There ain't no excuse to be a Red Sox fan. Let me get to this call with this fine gentleman named Tim. I've had enough. Tim, what's up? Social services should take your child. They should show up and take your child. Right? It's like John Taffer. You don't deserve to serve food. You don't deserve to be a parent.
It is.
Do you know what you're doing to this kid, making them a Lions fan?
Yeah, but you know what they will say? You're from Detroit. You got to root for this team. We all in this family love this team, so you're going to be a Lions fan too. You don't give the kid a choice, Mike. I got a family upset with me because I told a friend of mine from college, I told her son, they were at the game, and he was bored. I'm like, why? He was like, I don't really care for this team. I'm like, here's the deal, dude. Make them earn your respect. Don't just like a team because everybody in your family likes it. If they don't earn your respect, if they don't earn your fanship, pick a new team. And then the next week, I get phone calls. Yeah, he doesn't want to go to the game anymore. Thanks. Whatever you said to him affected him, and he no longer wants to go to Lions games. I'm like, good for him. Good for him. I saved one. I did something.
Alrighty. You probably, I'm gonna be going to Annie's early. Yeah, so it's probably better. Too early for you to go. She wants to borrow my truck to go get, her and Eli are going to pick up a dresser or something from somebody on Facebook. So the lady wants her to get there in the morning, so. thinking I'll probably leave our house at 7:30. That's what. So she won't even expect you to go. So she's like, oh no, Eli won't be there. Where's he gonna be? Oh. No, I mean she'll be cutting my hair probably in the living room. Sadie will be right there watching a video probably. Yeah. Oh boy. You got it. All right. Love you. Bye. Yeah. What'd she say? She said that you're a tough girl. What'd she say? That's what she said. Oh, come on. What'd she say? She said that she wants to go. Be careful, to the Amos. So I told her no, she can't go. So she's like,
Sir, you're totally out of control. I sound like the moderator from the other
Mike,
night.
are you willing to say this? If you're a man that has a B team, it pretty much means that you're cheating on your wife too.
No, what? What's the matter with you? All right, turn his microphone off. Northville Lumber, let's talk about it. Everybody thinks, all right, it's just wood and an annoying song. No, seriously.
And a Lamborghini.
Well, Stu at Northville Lumber has agreed he will purchase the Lamborghini if MSU will do this for the turnover Lambo. I digress. They have Trex decking, and they got it in spades. They got so much product, other lumber yards go to them for their product. Why is this relevant to you? Because Trex is cheaper than wood, because Trex is maintenance-free, and right now, they'll introduce you to a Trex Pro installer. Oh yeah, did I mention you could install Trex almost year-round? So, if you're thinking it's too late to get that deck, it's not. And get it ready for next year. Go to Northville Lumber. Whether you're a builder, just a regular consumer, or anything in between, if you're not doing business with Northville Lumber, it's costing you money. It's like if you don't have a turnover Lambo, your program's not cool. It's NorthvilleLumber.com. That's NorthvilleLumber.com. Go see them today. Again, the Trex decking leader in this state. It's Northville Lumber.
I feel like I'm being haunted by a pair of headphones. Everywhere I go is a creepy ad for headphones I looked at one time. I hate feeling like I'm being watched. I downloaded DuckDuckGo and saw a difference right away. Take back your privacy with DuckDuckGo.
Hi, I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. Mortgage interest rates are at historic lows, and now's the time to have Hall Financial refinance your home loan. You can shave years off your loan, cut down your payment, or consolidate your debt. Hall Financial can even close your loan in half the time of the competition, all while giving you 5-star service. Don't miss out on these historically low rates. Visit DavidHallMortgage.com and start saving now.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm journalist Ben Ryder, and I want to tell you about my new podcast, The Edge. Last year, the Houston Astros were caught in a massive cheating scandal, putting the legitimacy of their 2017 World Series in doubt. I'm talking to people who were there to figure out what happened. Why did the most innovative organization in the history of sports push itself not just to the edge, but over it? Listen to The Edge on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Election Day is November 3rd. If you plan to vote by mail,
Plan ahead at USPS.com/votinginfo. There, you will find helpful resources, such as guidance for successfully using the mail, links to find your state's rules and deadlines, information for military and overseas voters, and more. The U.S. Postal Service is ready to deliver for you. Make sure you're ready too. Start today at USPS.com/votinginfo.
With United Healthcare Medicare Advantage plans, there's so much to take advantage of, like $0 copays on primary care doctor visits and lab tests.
Wow.
Plus $0 copays on virtual visits.
Wow.
It's time to take advantage.
Uh-huh.
To learn more, visit AdvantageWow.com. That's AdvantageWow.com.
Benefits vary by plan and area. Limitations and exclusions apply.
Wow.
So are you the type of guy that wants to look put together, but doesn't want to spend hours shopping? I hear you. This is why there's Stitch Fix, your personal styling service that delivers hand-picked clothes right to you. Stitch Fix is simple and convenient. Sign up in just a few minutes. Try new styles in the comfort of your own home. And there's no subscription required ever. So, isn't it time to refresh your look? Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix. Personal styling for everybody.
This is time that matters. A window of time to help protect the ones you love. Your preteen benefits from staying up to date with their well visits. This is your window of protection. Schedule their well visit now. Brought to you by Merck.
Don't miss the District Detroit Comedy Night on Columbia Street this Saturday, 6 p.m. for 90 minutes of nonstop laughter with Michigan natives headliner Josh Adams and supporting act Pat Sievert. Enjoy food and local craft beers. Tickets are $29 and available at districtdetroit.com/comedy night.
Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas. The only way you can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere. 97.1 The Ticket.
All right, so Rico, FYI, I do have another rendition of the Karsh cutout we're buying for Spartan Stadium. Just, and again, I thought it was nice you brought subs for the guys there. I wanted to give a gift to our coworkers. I know Doug is a proud Spartan alum, and he hasn't been back in Spartan Stadium since college. And I thought, well, this would be the best way. I don't know why you didn't like him in the Halloween costume, but so be it.
No, Paul agreed with me. Mike, the goal is to get these actually in the stadium. That looks like a joke. So that's one that maybe, we're not putting this in.
But again, you're the one with the juice. You're the guy who could be like, look, there's nothing offensive in this. I'm asking you for a favor. Just do what I ask. There's your latest rendition. I think it's rather sporting. In the meantime, we are talking to people. Rico is telling me it's standard fare for a Lion fan to have a B team. I've worked here for almost 17 years. I've never heard of it. Now, I'm not saying people don't do it. Rico's acting as if it is the dirty secret of every Lion fan. And that even on bye weekend madness, where the Lions don't ruin our Sundays, everyone's going to have a team. I just don't, I have never heard.
Mike, it's the reason why Lions fans can watch the NFL playoffs, because you have a vested interest, because you have a team. Whether it is the Patriots, whether it's the Raiders, whether it's the Rams, whether it's the Niners, whoever it is, you have a team that has a chance of winning. Because if you strictly go Detroit, your season ends right around Christmas.
Your thoughts on what I said?
That actually works. You could probably get away with that.
I think maybe you should share that with the masses.
I will.
And
It's, Doug looks like an MSU onesie.
Right. I think, and again, MSU is allowing us to pick where we put this. It'll be me, Rico, Doug. I want to get Jansen one too. I know
I
John.
sent you Jansen photos.
Yeah, I got to work on his. Don't worry. Listen, do you want Doug and John, since they're besties, we could have them in matching pajamas? Do you think Jansen's head would cave in if he saw himself on TV? in a Spartan onesie next to Doug at Spartan Stadium.
Mike, you be getting a phone call. St. Paul was calling. Mike, yeah, we need to know, how did this happen?
Easy. I paid $75 and I did it. And the best part, well, here's how the listeners are going to benefit. Even if you don't see it on TV this fall, you pay $20 and they ship it to you at the end of the season, which means post-COVID, when Rico and I are like legally allowed to do the show together again, guess what's coming in the studio every day? Life-size Dougie. Okay.
Dougie and a Spartan Snuggie, right?
I mean, I'll keep coming up with renditions. Let's
I like
go back
this
to the people. You do? All right, that one's better than this.
Yes.
Children's costume.
Yes.
All right, let's go to Thomas on a cell, 97.1. Tommy, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How you doing? Rico, glad to hear you back on the radio, man.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Yeah, man, listen. I 100% agree with you, Rico. I had my B teams when I was probably about 10 years old watching the Lions. And one of my teams, my favorite teams were the Raiders, San Francisco, and the Dolphins. And even when they suck, I would rather watch one of those games than watch the Lions sometimes. You get so pissed because they do stupid situational football that you get right. And, man, sometimes I just enjoy watching other teams outside of the Lions.
Mike, you just want to see a team win. You want to see good football, good management, good coaching. If you were strictly a Lions fan, you would go crazy.
And you know what? And let me say this, because this is the one thing that I said with the Lions. When you see other good quarterbacks around a league, you take Russell Wilson, you take Tom Brady, they benefit. Even Patrick Mahomes. Deshaun Watson was way better than Patrick Mahomes coming out of high school. So Patrick Mahomes benefited from a good organization and good coaching and talent around him. Matt Stafford might have had talent around him, but you never had support from a good organization, a good GM, and good coaching. That's the Lions' problem, number one.
But again, when we're getting into the B team deal, how do you emotionally care? I'll give you an example. I gave up on my hockey team. All jokes aside, I was explaining this to Kenny, that in my younger years, into my teens, the Islanders were right up there with the Yankees and Giants as being like the thing. I didn't miss an Islander game. Every night, Sports Channel, Jigs McDonald, do my homework, watch the game. Ray Ferraro, Benoit Hogue, Pierre Turgeon. Like, I was a huge Islander fan. I loved them. But I got to a point where I gave up. One, because a total fraud almost purchased the team. And two, because then a guy who had money but was a total fraud bought the team. And it was a joke. Mike Milbury was Matt Millen on ice. I gave up. Did I adopt another hockey team? No, not really. Do I enjoy going to Red Wing games when they're good? Of course I do. They're exciting. They're fun. It's a great night out. But they're not my team. I can't claim them as my team. Like, I can't pick another hockey team. So I don't understand how Lion fan calls up and is like, oh yeah, bro, I'm all about the Packers. And you're like, what? It's impossible. Like, I don't get, there's an emotional disconnect here. I'm not wired.
No, because you're looking at it, because you don't see the Lions and your B team as really the same type of football. Because the Lions can't go to where your B team can.
Can I take a B team since MSU sucks?
Yeah, you can.
No, the answer is I can't, because emotionally it wouldn't be possible.
Well, Mike, you only have so much hate to give out, so MSU consumes you. So you don't have, you can't,
dude,
you can't spread that hate out.
Dude, I want Mel Tucker to be real badly. And this year, it doesn't matter what he does, because COVID, for a new coach, it's a death sentence. So, like, I'm just going to wait till 21 and beyond. But I want it to be good again. I do, but I'm so bitter at what Mark did to this program. And I'm so spiteful to the people he enabled.
Mike, I would
and the
sit there and
ladies
say,
who support him. It drives me crazy.
And Mike, I would simply tell you, Mark is gone. Let it go. Let's go.
I can't.
Right.
I can't.
Because right now, you're still pissed at your old girlfriend while you're sitting across from your new. And you're telling stories about how she angered you. And she's like, I didn't come here. So, look, are we going out or not?
Or are you going to reminisce about your old woman who's gone, Mike? Mark's gone. Let it go. Tell his defenders to let it go. Just blame them the way they should. Who cares what they really... You are listening to people right now. I don't know who you are right now. I don't. Kenny, who's this man on Comrex?
Beats the hell out of me.
Mike Berlini is listening to what people have to say. No. I can't handle this. Not at 427. No. All right, everybody breathe. We're going to get back to the people. Paul Serra customer service. And yes, we are going to very simply, we're going to take a spin at the Rico Prop Casino. Next, 97.1.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center, brought to you by Expert Heating and Cooling. Eastbound 96, a connector ramp to eastbound 696. We are watching a crash on the left shoulder there for you. You're finding delays on the Southfield Freeway southbound near Grand River. There's a vehicle on the shoulder, and you're slow from 7 Mile. Also along northbound US 23 at 9 Mile, there's a wreck blocking the left lane. You're slow from before 8 Mile. This is Catherine Leslie with traffic.
In business, things move quickly. You have to be ready to shift, pivot, adapt, then do it all over again. Comcast Business gives you fast, reliable internet on the nation's largest gig speed network. And for a limited time, you can also get fast shipping with Amazon Business Prime Essentials. Wow, that was fast. So no matter what comes next, you can do more than bounce back. You can bounce forward. Help your business bounce forward with this amazing new offer. Get started with powerful internet and voice for $35 each a month for 24 months when you buy both. And ask how you can get one free year of Amazon Business Prime Essentials on us. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go online today to find out more. Offer ends 11/1/2020. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 35 megabits per second internet and one voice mobility customers. Early termination fee applies. Enrollment in EcoBill and auto-pay required. Equipment, installation, taxes, and fees extra. Subject to change.
This is Mark Angelotti, owner of Expert Heating and Cooling. We have the best quality and the lowest price, period. Call 844-EXPERT and the number 1. That's 844-EXPERT and the number 1.
Not just a name, it's the truth.
Joe Biden.
To fix the economy, we have to get control over the virus. I'm releasing a plan to save lives in the months ahead. We need to increase federal support for testing, doubling the number of drive-through testing sites. We absolutely need a clear message from the very top of our federal government that everyone needs to wear a mask in public. Every single frontline worker should have the personal protective equipment that they need to be safe. We need to support schools and child care programs so parents, if and when they can return to work, are confident that their children will be safe and cared for. And finally, we need to protect the populations most at risk, our seniors, vulnerable populations with pre-existing conditions. We need real plans, real guidelines with uniform nationwide standards. It's a simple proposition, folks. We're all in this together. We gotta fight this together. We'll emerge from this stronger because we did it together. I'm Joe Biden, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Biden for president.
Hi, Harry Glantz for Capital Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, and they're not going down to zero. So what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. If you're looking to purchase a new home, refinance your existing home, and you want to save money, call 1-800-LOW-RATE and take advantage of these historic low rates. That's Capital Mortgage Funding, 1-800-LOW-RATE, the best mortgage banker. What are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, NMLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
At Shell, we know from the time you get up to the time you wrap up, there's a lot of meetups, eat-ups, and hurry-ups. So come to Shell and get 3 things done at once. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus to help keep your engine running like new. Save up with the Fuel Rewards program and never pay full price for gas again. And snack up with in-store rewards to save even more at the pump. Make the most of the stop you need to make with Shell. And engines that continuously use Shell V-Power Nitro Plus premium gas. See full terms and conditions at fuelrewards.com.
If you thought cooking meant having to stay in the kitchen the entire time, think again. Because Lowe's has Samsung slide-in ranges with Wi-Fi that let you connect via your smartphone using the SmartThings app. Preheat and adjust cook times and temperatures on your oven, and even monitor your cooktop from anywhere.
so you can spend time doing things like relaxing on your patio and keep an eye on dinner at the same time. Bring home innovation this fall with Lowe's. Preheater Plus to electric models only. Available on Android and iOS devices. Wi-Fi connection and Samsung account required. U.S. only.
Thinking about life insurance? What if you could make one free phone call and learn your best price from nearly a dozen highly rated, price-competitive companies? Well, that's exactly what happens when you call SelectQuote Life. For example, George is 40. He was getting sky-high quotes from other companies because he takes meds to control his blood pressure. But when I shopped around, I found him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $25 a month. I'm SelectQuote agent Dan Seaver. And believe me, if SelectQuote isn't shopping for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much. For your free quote, call 800-572-9114. That's 800-572-9114. 800-572-9114. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save. Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. And price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states. This hour of the Mike Valenti Show is brought to you by Capital Mortgage Funding. Call 1-800-LOW-RATE. 97.1 The Ticket and CBS Sports Radio 1270. Your homes for the NFL on Westwood One. The Seattle Seahawks face the Minnesota Vikings. Sunday Night Football. Pregame at 7:30 on 97.1 The Ticket.
Prop bets. Prop bets. Prop bets. Prop bets. Do it every week. I don't know if it's the best thing Rico's brought to the table because he's brought a hell of a lot, but I love this segment. It is the Rico Beer Prop Bet Casino. Rico.
Mike, I'm so glad that you like this because there's no Lions, it was a little different. So,
thank you, Jesus.
Oh, by the way, you have taken the lead. You won last week. So you won 2 weeks. Hatchet just won a week, and I
Hold on. Can you speak into my good ear? Can you say that again?
You won last week.
I'm in the lead. You never get to bet.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mike, just for you. I call this the Valenti Special.
Okay.
Yankees, Browns, or Pitt Panther touchdowns.
You piece of garbage. Okay, and if you don't know why he's doing this, it's because we're undefeated on Pitt football games as well. I'm going to say Pitt touchdowns because I think tonight could be an incredibly low-scoring game with Cole and Glasnow and all hands on deck on the mound. Maybe a 3-2 kind of game. Maybe Pitt gets in the end zone 4 times. Worst case, I push. I'll go Pitt.
Filling in for Hatchet? Nice, sir.
I'll go with the Yankees runs.
Paul, you sure of that?
Yes.
Okay.
Paul, let's get the energy up. Come on. Let's go. Somebody get Paul a Red Bull.
You know what?
Let's move it.
I believe in the Yankees. I'm going Yankees.
Yes, that's America's team. And we welcome you aboard.
Clemson turnovers against Miami. How many times have we seen that turnover change? Over, under, 1.5.
Under. Next question. DJ 305.
I'm going to go over for obvious reasons.
You are a Miami fan. Do you have a turnover chain?
I do not personally own a turnover chain. It would be cool. I kind of like the old classic one. I don't know if I like the one that actually has the state of Florida on it.
All right, listen, I can't keep track of all of them. Whatever. Which one is that? What's on the turnover chain? Which one do you want?
I want the one that was just in the game.
Okay, I'll make it. Hold on. I'm gonna work on this.
You Santa
Carry on,
Claus?
Rico. I thought you brought everyone gifts. I'm bringing out gifts.
Okay.
Plus, I like Paul, and he's back. I thought he disappeared forever. Now he's back.
I'm going to go over. I think the weather could play a part with the hurricane conditions coming in there. I can see the turnover chain coming out twice. LeBron points in Game 5 or total Georgia points.
I'm going to go LeBron. I think the Georgia game is going to be very low scoring.
Georgia, Tennessee.
Yep. And plus, you got to remember, that's Kirby and then his Chargers aren't even traveling. It doesn't. I think it could be a 50-40 final. I'll just go over. I don't know who's stopping anybody.
I said half times.
Yeah, like I said, it won't matter. Over. It'll be 31-28 at the half.
You got Paul.
I'm going to go with Mike. I'm going to go over because both teams' defenses are garbage. And
yes,
that's just what it's going to be. It's going to be like a 58-54 game.
Now, Paul, I have one here with the U and then an encrusted 305 underneath. I've got the U one ready. Rico, do you want to turn over a chain while I'm doing this? What you got?
You got the t-shirt or the actual chain?
A chain.
No, Mike, I'm good. I'm going to wait for the turnover and Lambo. Yes, then I would like to pick.
What's your pick?
Gift, you know what? I'm going to go under. I think it'll be in the second half. I think things will lighten up, but they're going to jab, they're going to spar in that first half, and then somebody's just going to blow you the nose and it'll be Oklahoma coming to Texas. So give me the under. Jimmy Butler points tonight versus Clemson, total points. Lakers coming out in the black Mamba jerseys. You know Jimmy Butler, if he was not motivated before, is saying, guys, they don't even think this is going to go 6 or 7. They moved the jerseys up to game 5 because they didn't think we could win a game.
All that said, I think you could have a solid game, give you 25, give you 27, give you maybe 30. I still take Clemson. I think Clemson's going in the 30s.
So this saddens me, Rico, because I'm a Miami Hurricane fan.
Put that on the team.
But I think Clemson's going to score more points than Jimmy Butler does. So I'll take Clemson.
Look, I think that the Lakers close this out, but Jimmy Butler may have the best game he's had. He may top his 40-point game. I think he's going to look at those jerseys as an insult. Not to Kobe, but the fact that you guys have already planned your celebration parade? Seriously? Another one for you. Tyler Hero made 3-pointers for Kansas City Chiefs.
Once again with Mike, Tyler Hero's going to have, I think, 6 or 7 3-pointers in this game. Kansas City's not going to set up any goals.
You know what, Mike? Either you and Paul fill it in for David. Somebody's going to just destroy the other because I'm going with the Kansas City.
These are the weeks that define the competition. Don't fear it, embrace it.
Drew Brees, air yards all, over, under, 244 and a half total passing.
I'm going to go under. I don't believe in this one. I'm under. I don't know.
It's so funny because I know exactly. I can just get you to dance for me.
I'm actually going to go. I'm going to go over on this because I think Drew Brees is going to throw the ball 64 times for 252 yards.
I'm with you. I'm going over. He's coming off of that game against the Lions. He's hot, Mike. He's got the air yards ready. DeAndre Hopkins, receiving yards. Over, under, 145 and a half.
Under. That passing game is gnarly the last couple of weeks. I'm going to go under.
I'm going to once again agree with Mike. I'm going to go under because Kyler Murray seems to be throwing a bunch of... He's running Michael Thomas routes. It's a bunch of 5-yard routes. So he could catch 13 passes for 98 yards.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
He's so smart. So nice to have him back.
I am going to go over. They're playing the Jets. That's the equivalent of playing Division III football team. Give me the over on that. Okay. All right. Speaking of which, Mike, a Valenti special.
Oh, Jesus. Daniel Jones turnovers.
Fewest points scored. The Jets going against Arizona or the Giants going against Dallas?
Jets. The Giants will score this week because Dallas's defense is wholly broken. Jets. How dare you? That's so ridiculous.
What?
Jesus.
I'm going to go with the Jets as well, but I will say that the Giants offense will make the Cowboys defense look better this week.
Okay. Yeah, Jets are god awful. I got to pick them.
much as I don't. Okay, Mike, well, the flip side of that, on Saturday, who scores more points? Florida State going up against Notre Dame or Missouri against LSU? Game moved to Missouri. Wow. I kind of wonder if LSU really just is this bad. That all the defections and opt-outs, that it's just, this is what it's going to be. I have no faith in Florida State whatsoever. I'll go Missouri, but I hate you for this question. This is brutal. This is truly brutal.
Yeah, watching Florida State play, it's the worst I've ever seen Florida State in my life. So I'm going to go the opposite way. I'm going to go with Mike.
You're going Missouri?
Yes.
Yeah, Florida State's god-awful. I don't know if they can score. I'm taking Florida State. Finally, guys, Alabama touchdowns or Anthony Davis made free throws? I'm going to go AD. Deciding game, tight whistle. Yeah, he'll make 7 or 8 free throws. That's more than Alabama can do. I'll go Unibrow.
I'm actually going to go Bama TDs. I think Anthony Davis is going to settle for threes because I think that's what the Heat are going to try to give him. I think he's going to settle for that, and so I'll take Alabama TDs.
Yeah, I think that Nick Saban is going to try to punish Lane Kiffin and scoring. Mike, they may not bring the kicker in this game. This is one of those. Yeah, I'm going to teach Lane who daddy is. Give me back. I always want to see a coach do that. Just be like, I absolutely hate the opponent I'm playing, and I'm better than they are. We're not even bringing the kicker. Stay home. You know what the closest was when Bobby Bowden took on his son. He just crushed